Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm old school, but I keep it funky fresh, y'all. And this is deep, y'all. I'm from the deep, y'all. And what you get is what you motherfucking see.
Welcome back, humans! You know what day it is. My name is Jaime, giving you the events on headlines that you didn't even know you needed. And with that said, I'd appreciate it if you would smash that subscription, turn on those notifications, and hit that like button once in a while. I would really appreciate it. And with that said, I got some crazy events today. I'm going to do a little fight recap. There's going to be some fucking NFL wants to, I guess they want to fucking add a new team. And then somebody fucking on The View, I guess, wanted to talk about a fucking sex strike. Or somebody's proposing a sex strike. Yeah. New NFL team, sex strike, and fight recaps. It sounds like a new fucking Rock Band's album or some shit. Sounds like a new fucking what's going on their tour. Some crazy shit's going down. But anyways, humans, here we go. Man, oh man, was it a fucking fight night. I spoke on it last weekend. I was super hyped, and I was not disappointed. And, I mean, I was a little disappointed because I was rooting for Canelo, and he didn't come out victorious. Unfortunately, Dimitri Bivol came out there and fucking, did his business, man. But it was a good fight. I love, regardless of, like, who I'm a fan of and all that jazz, it was just a good fight. It was just crazy to see the tables turned, or almost like a torch being tossed or whatever, or passing a torch or something. But almost, I don't know, man. It kind of seemed like he just didn't belong in that weight class. And I don't think it was like a skill difference, but even though my man did outbox him, I mean, he outboxed his ass. Now, that's what I was worried about in the last, like I said in the last episode. I know Canelo's got really good skill, but that guy's a high-volume puncher, and he's a large guy, and if Canelo's punches weren't, injuring him during the fight, it was probably going to be a long night for Canelo, if he didn't knock him out. And, well, he did knock him out. And, Bivol came out victorious. And there was some interesting things going on during this fight. I got a couple little highlight clips. And what I found interesting a lot, he's like, Canelo, like, was lacking his jab. He was, like, not using his jab as much as I thought. He tried to, like, I don't know, maybe he was trying to, like, maybe be a counter puncher like he is, but he was almost, like, just waiting more for Bivol to do things. And Bivol just, kept swinging and kept swinging. So he was, like I said, doing high volume output punching. And Canelo was not using the jab much. He was trying to get in there and try to use his power and try to hopefully wear him down and knock him out. But the guy was a big frame individual, so it was kind of hard for him to get through, it seemed like. And I don't know, man. There was some middle rounds where Canelo looked all right, and where he was throwing a little more punches, but they were landing a lot on the arms, body shots, some head shots. I mean, they were counting some of those for the other guys, so they should have counted for the both. I'm not saying he won the fight, but I just felt like, I don't know. I also don't think the score was as close as it was, but I also think he wasn't scored, as fair. If that makes any sense. I still think he lost, but I still think, and I also don't think it was as close as those weird judges put it, but I think he wasn't scored as fairly either way. But there was some strange things happening in this fight. Like I said, humans. I mean, there was a point where Canelo even went southpaw, and like he just switched like styles for a minute. I was like, what was going on here? And then there was another part in the middle rounds where he kind of caught the guy's rhythm, and like my man couldn't hit him. He was doing some Floyd shit, and his defense came in, and I was like, uh-oh, he might have the timing. And then next round, it was another dud round for him. So it looked like a long night for Canelo. Look, he was a little frustrated, and my man, ended up getting the decision, which, visually, if you saw the fight, I mean, he clearly won the fight. And but it was a good fight altogether. I mean, it was an upset fight. Everybody wanted Canelo to win. He was the favorite. He is like the face of boxing. That's what everybody says. He's the face of boxing. And anyways, he lost the fight. So now he's thinking about sticking around in 168, which is probably smart. That guy got pretty big. I remember Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., like not the senior, his son tried to move up in weight classes, and he had the same problem against, I think his last name was like Fanfara. And that guy, like, was really big and came in there and just like, put a little damage and started wearing Chavez down in the later rounds, where I even think he got like a technical knockout. As a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, he might not have finished that fight because he was taking a lot of punches, man. And even at the end of the fight, he said, I think whatever that weight class that he was fighting was just too much for him too. So I don't know, man. Maybe Canelo should stay back a little weight class lower. Bivol did say he would give him the rematch. He said he would give him the rematch at 168, which means he would lose the weight too to come down, which would be interesting. Maybe Canelo, after fighting him the first time, will come out with a better strategy. I mean, he is a smart fighter, and he, like I said, he does have skill, so we would see something different maybe in this rematch. We could see something, even, but my man fucking, I mean, he kind of shoe-shied him a little bit. Like, he kind of did a little bit, you know. He kind of did beat his ass a little bit. I got to admit it. As tough as it is, I'm a fan of Canelo's. Bivol put that shit down. He did. He fucking stole all over Canelo, man. It was crazy. He was just like fucking yada, like just multiple punches all over his Mexican ass. And I'm Mexican too. He kind of hurt because I was rooting for him. But it was entertaining at the same time. Like I said, I love the fight game because you never know what you're going to get. You know what I mean? There's no teammates to fucking pass to. It's just fucking you and that dude. Or you and your opponent, whoever it is fighting. You know? So it was awesome. And then, not only that, the fucking UFC came on. I mean, I didn't know what to do. My neck was like watching, like, I wish I had like all kinds of TVs. You know what I'm saying? Because I had like a laptop, the fucking the iPad, the fucking TV going. And I was just trying to like watch as much shit as I could, man. Because the UFC fight card was dope. And Chandler came out there. Him and Ferguson were fighting. And goodness gracious, these guys was like swinging for home runs. They were knocking each other down. I thought Ferguson was going to KO him right away in the first round. Bings him with a left hook. Fucking gets down, starts fucking going through, trying to work him down. They survived the round. Chandler flips it around. And this wasn't even 20 seconds, I think, into the second round, man. I want to say not even 20. Because, like, when they were wrestling on the ground right here, like, the round get down. So he comes around and just caught an angle and just, like, oh, my goodness. Like, he threw that fucking kick so good. Look at that. I mean, he was out before he hit the ground. It's like, good night. He got what they say on the TV sometimes. He got starched and shit like that. Fuck yeah, he did. He fucking just went fucking posterized. Just like, he just went all stiff, you know, like, just fucking froze, man. He got froze up, man. Damn. That was crazy. And then the main event, all right, you know, it was hyped up really good. Everybody was thinking, who knows? It was going to be a good fight because Chandler and Gaethje fought each other, and then Oliveira came out. People say he got robbed in the decision, or not the decision, on the scale, and lost his belt right before the fight. I felt he kind of got screwed, if you ask me. But anyways, the fight goes on. These dudes would come out, and they fucking come out swinging as well. First round is crazy. Everyone was beating each other down. I mean, the fight was so exciting. And Oliveira came out victorious, but I couldn't believe, like, all this action. It was just such a good fight night, man. I mean, one guy would knock one dude, you know, get the favorite. It was just going back and forth. I feel like I was watching a movie fight scene, like, where they go back and forth, like, you hit me this time, and you hit me this time. I was just so fucking, I mean, come on. Like, you know, as much, you know, little clips that I could show, you know what I mean? It was fucking just so lights out. You know, I like, and some of the household didn't stay up as late as I did. So they ended up waking up, staying up as late as I did, because I was just yelling, hooting, hollering. With all the fucking fights that was going, just like, oh, ah, yeah, oh, you know what I mean? And then, damn, Canelo! You know, I was just yelling at all the fucking shit going on. It was just such a great fight night. And then there was playoffs, too. But, I mean, I really didn't care about the playoffs as much as I was watching all these fights. The playoffs was cool, but I kept flipping back. Like, I really didn't care about the playoffs. But they were on, too. There was other shit going on. Like I said, all kinds of sports. But, man, the fight game took over when that happened. Once the fight started, I was locked in. I was just like, man, these fights are going. These fights, holy shit, there's just so many shit going on. There was just people, just ass whoopings going all over. All kinds of monitors that I had going on was just full of ass whoopings. It was crazy. It was crazy, humans. You should have seen it. My fucking neck is sore from looking at all of them like, fuck. Oh. You know, just I couldn't even know which one to watch. But it's been rumored that the NFL wants to bring out a new NFL team. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I feel like Michigan should be one of the first people on this fucking list to get a new fucking team to root for. We need a cleansing in the fucking state, or like a rebirth. Like, not just the Lions. Like, we need somebody else. Come on. Put the fucking Michigan people in front of this list for the new NFL team. Whatever name you want to name the things. So we got the Detroit Lions, and then you can be like the Michigan or whatever other city. Name a fucking animal, you know? Pick another damn animal or something, who knows? But that would be so cool for us, like I said, because we need another team to cheer for. You know, it would be great. And it would be fun and a hilarious scenario if this team comes out and it does come to Michigan and it's another fucking another team here in Michigan, a professional team, and they fucking go to the playoffs or some shit before the fucking Lions. That would really suck, man. Because I'm a super Lions fan, and they're not that good, and I'm always rough on them right now because they're not, the choices. But, we'll see what happens. I can't drink the Kool-Aid anymore, so like I said, every year I'll just see what happens. Did they make some decent picks? Possibly, but we'll see what happens. That's all I'm saying. I ain't going to be like, maybe this time, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, Detroit would be awesome if Michigan had another football team to cheer for. And especially if they were good. If they came out and they ended up being like really damn good. It'd be cool. Do you go to the Lions game? Or what do you got the doubleheader? They play on the same day. So like you'd have to, do these alternate times. Most of the time the games aren't at the same time, but who knows? It'd be interesting. And the football schedules did add another week. So they're probably already planning this. But I don't know if Michigan's like really on the fucking list of favorites to do this, but I know they're talking about it. It's out there. It's already came public. But I would be cool if fucking our punk asses did, because, it's been rough being Lions fans. People, have these commercials all the time when you come to our state. I've played these many times, like Pure Michigan, And it's kind of rough being a Lions fan sometimes. But we never stop. It doesn't mean we're going to stop being a Lions fan just because of, things being rough sometimes, But things like this happen and, you got to stand up and I don't know. Sometimes the Lions fans, they used to show up with bags on our heads and we didn't have enough fans sometimes where they wouldn't even put our games on TV. So people made these things and they were kind of accurate. And so here we go.
For anyone living in Michigan, the four saddest words are not, I lost my job, but rather, I'm a Lions fan. The Detroit Lions are the worst team in the history of professional sports. The whole world knows it, and their fans show it by wearing jerseys of players who haven't touched a football in 20 years. But they still proudly claim to be Lions fans. Why? Are they stupid? No. Are they pathetic losers? No. It's because they're fucking crazy. You can see it on their faces and on their children's faces. Because, really, what kind of person would force their child to endure a lifetime of pain and torment just like they did? A fucking crazy person. And on a Sunday afternoon, when they head into Ford Field, they are checked for guns. Because if they had one on them, these crazy fuckers would blow their brains out by halftime. Lions fans. Crazy fuckers. Pure Michigan.
Go Lions. So I believe that's why we deserve to get another team. I don't know about you humans, but I think we deserve to get another team. Because things like this are happening for us. They made jokes. There's fucking TV series making jokes about us now. It'd be cool to just have a new team. And hopefully they are better than our team. That's all I'm saying, humans. That's all I'm saying. But like I said, so apparently Joy Behar was on The View, like she usually is with her crazy ass. If you like her, you better leave this now. Because it's about to go down. So first they were comparing the Chappelle attack to something that happened with Trump and things like that, where he was saying that if people attacked somebody, they would pay their legal fees or some shit like that. Like they were trying to just flip it on Trump. And that's kind of a shitty view. That show sucks. And why do people listen to their point of view anymore, especially after these crazy shit that goes down all the time? If they're not over politicized, it's fucking crazy now. It's just fucking, I don't know, man. It's just, I'm not watching the show, but apparently this lady was talking about a story where some women decided to go on a sex strike and not give no vagina up, and it fucking affected the government in some other country. Yeah, that was a long fucking time ago, okay? And nobody gives a shit if Joy Behar isn't having sex. Like, Joy Behar not fucking isn't going to change shit. Or is it going to change shit? Are you that powerful? Is your vagina, old-ass vagina, fucking that powerful? Like, oh, Joy Behar ain't fucking no more. Well, we better stop the fucking, oh, she isn't? Is it true? Is this confirmed? They get it confirmed? Like, even the Secret Service to Biden, like, it's confirmed. Biden like, what? Who's got a perm? My wife's hair is feathered. And they're like, Yeah, it's confirmed. And then, so they're like, we better stop the war in Ukraine. So they forward the message to fucking Putin. And he's like, what? She ain't fucking no more? So they got to stop fucking the war in Ukraine. Apparently, that's the only reason why. Because Joy Behar stopped fucking. Sheesh. Sex strikes. Really? Come on. We got free porn. There's people that have like fleshlights and like all kinds of fake vaginas. You can buy sex dolls. You can buy like parts of torsos and weird freaky shit where they look like fucking piece, like somebody stole some parts of bodies from a fucking morgue, but you can buy that shit and you don't gotta fucking worry about it if Joy Behar ain't fucking, because you can go and fuck one of those things. You ain't gonna change shit. They got free porn. All right, you can go for free and watch it. You can, you don't. Oh my goodness. It might have worked back then, but they might have been that smart anymore. Technology done caught up. You got to try something new. You know? You got to try something new to the game. Jeez. Well, might as well stop inflation now. Why? Because Joy Behar ain't fucking. Government's just going to change inflation now. Just going to fix. Gas prices is going down because Joy Behar stopped fucking. Ain't that something? We ain't got no more shortage on baby formula now because Joy Behar, there's baby formula for everybody now because Joy Behar stopped fucking. The shortages are coming to an end because she's going to stop fucking and the government's going to fucking change their mind now and start filling the shelves up with baby formula and food and shit because she stopped fucking. I guess that's what's going down. Sex strikes. I don't think they would work, humans. I don't know about you. I just don't think they would work. Something crazy would go down. Like I said, there's too much technology right now. Dudes already marrying like robots and shit, or fucking the sex doll they bought, like the whole fucking doll. Like you can buy like a fucking fake person and fucking fuck it and shit. And I guess, you know, for a bunch of money, and the dude bought one, this dude, and he fucking like married the shit legally wherever the fuck he's from. I don't know if you can do that here, but he married that thing, whatever, somewhere. True shit, he did. So all I'm saying is times is different now. Like Joy Behar don't even know. They're already preaching transhumanism like all the time, and we don't even realize it. They want to make us part machine so bad, and humans don't even. I'm serious, humans. Bear with me, humans. I know I went from sex strike to fucking transhumanism really quick, but they're already trying to make us part machines. So people are already buying sex dolls and fucking motorized fucking fake vaginas and shit. And it's just crazy. They got fucking virtual reality. You can even watch porn in like virtual reality. Like you could probably see the fucking money shot like go over your shoulder and shit. Like, and it goes towards your shoulder. Like you guys both like, whoa, you know, she's got to catch it, but you got to move out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like probably that shit be going down in like virtual reality. Joy Behar won't affect shit. If she stops fucking, who cares? Like, I don't know how powerful your vagina is, but I don't think it would change the government. Just saying. Collectively. Professionally speaking. I'm just saying. But anyways, they're trying to already preach this fucking machine shit on us already. That's why I was like, you don't even know. Like, that robot's going to start talking. They're already putting voices on them and shit. And they're going to be fucking talking with you. And fucking, like, you know, when you got an attitude, the guy's just going to shut them off. You know, and then fuck it and go put it in the closet or put it where the fuck you're going to put it. You know, and then go watch the game. They ain't going to give a shit. And the ladies will do the same thing. They're going to get a dude one. You know, and then everybody's just going to be chilling whenever there's a fight. Like, you got to go sleep on the couch tonight. Why? I'm bringing Fred out the closet. You know, and then she brings the fucking robot and he just fucking waddles out there with his fucking robot dick. You know, and then you got to get out of the way because of this fucking shit going on. Because they're trying to do a sex strike. How strikey is the sex if you're still fucking a robot? Or masturbating, or using fleshlights. Yeah. It's curious. But I feel like they're pushing this, you know, trying to put this machine shit out there already. You know, all the music, all these fucking fucking rappers, they all can't use auto-tune. They all sound like fucking robots and machines and shit. Like, they fucking sound like Siri sounds more human than the fucking rappers and shit. They're like, when they're doing all this auto-tune shit. And they're already trying to sound like robots, so we get used to hearing them talking shit when somebody's like, I got robot vocal cords now, you know, and they talk like fucking Drake's fucking choruses on all his songs, you know. And then that's what's going down. They already want the music going there so we can hear robots fucking talking to robots on the fucking phone all the damn time. So they're just going to make us part robots, humans. I think that's what's going down. All these old, rich, powerful elites can't figure out how to become eternal. The only way they think they can do it is if it's okay. We see them walking around with a fucking robot plate and fucking red Terminator eye. And we're like, oh, look, there goes the Rothschilds. You know, and we're supposed to be okay with that. And that's what they're trying to do, like make the shit normal, seeing fucking Westwood type shit. You know, but except they're not all Western looking. That's what's going down, humans. In my weird thoughts. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. And if you did, I would appreciate it if you would smash that like button, hit me with a subscription, and turn on those notifications, because your man's here twice a week. My name is Jaime. This has been another episode of Meant to Vent. Till next time, humans. See ya.
Yes,